heard the girls and guys were debating on how to wear a fragrance like you on the room and leave a very classy, sexy, elegant, unforgettable scent trail and signature scent that will have you turning heads and again remain unforgettable. If that is what you guys are looking for, this video is perfect because I'll be giving you guys some tips on how to wear a fragrance like you on the room. Before I share my tips and tricks with y'all today, please stick around to the end of the video because I'll be sharing some fragrances that are exactly what you'll be looking for to demand the room and leave heads turning and stay unforgettable and yes, rent-free in their heads. Let's get into it. Firstly is wearing your scent with intention. You should always remember that every scent calls for a different feel and a different vibe and a different feeling. Just the way you would plan for your outfit of the day, what you're gonna wear the next day, what you're gonna wear at a party, at a beach party, date night, trying to seduce someone. You always plan your fit, and so you should always plan your scent as well, which goes on to saying that fragrances, you really need more than one. I swear to God, I wish I could be like, just get one, but you really need more than one. At least everyone should have 5 fragrances in their collection because every fragrance calls for a different feeling, like I said. So if you're going to an office or you work in the office environment, you don't want to be chalking people up with oud fragrances, strong, spicy. I know there are people who do that, but I always wear my scents with intention. You're out in the office, you're interacting with people. Some people might not be so attuned or accustomed to having heavy, loud scents. So you want to keep it fresh, simple, very airy, very citrusy. So you're looking for those types of scents in an office. Whereas we're going out to a sexy club is like a very jazzy feeling or whatever you might be going for. Then you want to put on something that's dark, feminine and sexy and just sultry. So that's what you want to do, wearing your scents with intention, which leads me to number 2. We've talked about how planning your outfit is something you do subconsciously, unconsciously. What's the word? I don't know, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I hope so. So you always want to do that as well with your scents, matching your scents to your outfit. That is being intentional with your scent. So it ties on to the first point, is matching your scent with your fit. So you want to ensure, am I wearing something that's just light, airy? You put on something fresh, crisp. Am I wearing a very sexy dress and I want to be noticed? You want to put on something that's sexy, spicy, inviting, like a camera from Latafa. Number 3 is sometimes overspraying is not always the best policy, especially if you're trying to keep it classy, elegant. You probably don't want to go crazy with the overspraying. I know, and I am guilty as a fragrance reviewer. Sometimes I go crazy and I go overboard. But trust me when I say that sometimes less is definitely more. We've heard that saying. It stands true to today. And even with fragrances, sometimes less is more, especially if it's a heavy oud or spicy scent. You want to keep it very minimal, at least 5 to 6 sprays. You want to keep it at your pulse points, those heat points. So you're talking about the back of your neck, behind your knees, etc. So you want to keep focus on those placement points that project well so that people can actually smell you and you're not losing the scent. One thing I also like to do strategically is spraying your scent in your hair. Honestly, that has worked so well for me that scents usually last the longest in my hair, as well as a little bit on your clothes. But be careful when you spray on your clothes because scent material, the oils and the scent kind of leave a stain, so you just want to be careful. But also very much focus in your hair. That's a great way to have that scent linger, and people will remember because the air is blowing in your hair, and baby, it's gonna smell hella sexy. And this leads me to my 4th point, which is because of those placement points and because you're not trying to do the most with your scent, you're keeping it at a minimum spray, keeping it in your fragrance bubble. So you want to keep it in your space, and that will invite people. You don't want to chase people away, but you want to invite people into your space. And that is the secret to a sexy, classy, elegant way to wear your fragrance. Because if you have people running away from you because you smell too strong, that's not classy. But you want people to come close and actually want to keep smelling you. That is my secret all the time if I'm trying to do, you know what I'm trying to say. But yes, girl, just always try to keep it close to you so that it invites people in. And lastly, if you've been paying attention, I didn't keep my list too long now. We are going to close off the deal with confidence. Always have confidence regardless of what you're wearing. Firstly, if it's modest, if it's sexy, it's skin showing, whatever it might be, always wear it with confidence, because that goes a long way. More than your makeup, more than your scent can do, more than your outfit, it is confidence. Wearing your scent with confidence will speak so much louder for you than anything out of all of these tips and tricks that I've given you. You want to ensure that you are wearing that scent confidently. You are rocking it on your fragrance. Do not be shy. If you wear a heavy, sexy, spicy scent, walk like you on that signature scent. If you wear a girly, fresh, clean, walk like that girl. That is exactly what you want to do, and people will remember you and will not forget that girl who walked in sexy, clean, fresh, fun, flirty, whatever vibe you're going for. As long as you put confidence to seal the deal, trust me, you will be hella fine. And actually, bonus one is moisturizing your skin, guys. That kind of ties to my first point, which was wear your scents with intention. Always moisturize. Take a bath. You don't want to be putting on layers and layers of fragrance without refreshing your skin first. I always say stick to some neutral or unscented lotions. I know people love their scented lotions going with the fragrance, but sometimes you don't have the money to purchase a vanilla, a floral, an oud lotion. That's just too much. So always have a scent-free lotion or an oil. Some of my to-go-to oils that don't really project a lot of scent would be coconut oil, jojoba, as well as a very light scented vanilla one. That one goes a long way because vanilla really flows with a lot of fragrances. So you should be safe if you have a vanilla oil or a vanilla scented body lotion, whatever it might be. But please also, guys, pay attention. You are very guilty of not moisturizing. Please moisturize your skin, okay? The ladies are tired of touching your crusty skin. We want to feel on something that's nice, smooth, and moisturized. Pay attention. Write it down right now, okay? I did promise that at the end of the video, I'll give you guys a list of some fragrances that leave a trail and demand the room. So I'll see you. The first one is this one from Lattafa. We're talking about Camera. Recently purchased this one, but baby, is it making an impression. And this fragrance is definitely that demanding the room type. It's spicy, it's vanilla, it's sweet, and beautifully done. Longevity up there, and for the price, you ain't going wrong. You're not going wrong at all. Secondly, I've talked about this one a little too much, but again, never will stop talking about it. We're talking about Givenchy's Lentity. So two bros done right, sexy, sultry, inviting, dark, feminine, and a date night friendly, seductive. I don't know. I'm trying to look for all the words that make sense for this fragrance, but this one is it. This one, trust me, it is it. And then the other one that I've been talking about, crazy. Still waiting for my boy to actually purchase it, but it hasn't arrived. We're talking about Henry Rose. I am on my last little bit of juice. See that, guys? This is so sad. But we're talking about Dave. This fragrance, I cannot explain how much I adore and just I'm obsessed with this fragrance. Vanilla done right. When we're talking about creating a scent bubble and inviting people in with your scent, this one will have people up all over you. Like Date Night, Dave by Henry Rose is gonna be sick of me because I'm going to be wearing it all the time at this point because I'm trying to make an impression, okay? You feel me? Then two that I don't have right now, but always love. Of course, firstly, it cannot be demanding the room type video without talking about a Chanel fragrance. Mine would be Coco Chanel Mademoiselle, but the intense version. This is a very clean, elegant scent. When we talk about elegance and classy, we always have to talk about Chanel. And Chanel fragrances will always be that. I know sometimes they're overrated, but to be quite honest, when it comes to just a clean, elegant, classy, timeless scent, you won't go wrong with a Chanel fragrance, especially this one. Specifically, it's a beautifully done fragrance. And another one that I just love so much, and I'm just waiting until I can afford it because, baby, the money, the money. We're talking about the one from MFK, which is Oud Satin Mood. This fragrance is beautiful and unforgettable. I don't know if I can say enough to actually really express how good it is. If you guys have tried this fragrance, you know what I'm talking about. This is a lovely, elegant, rich scent that's just perfection, and it's very, very beautiful. And I know why people love it. And of course, I had to put it on this list because trust me, people will remember you. People remember you from this scent. And lastly, one that I truly, truly adore and love. It's a classic at this point. We're talking about Leap from YSL. And the one that I want to put on this list is the La Parfum. This one is a beautiful, rich vanilla lavender, balanced lavender, because you know your girl don't love lavender like that. But baby, this one's just perfectly done. And yes, the men love them some lavender and vanilla on a lady, so you know that you'll be good if that's your goal, you know, if you know what I'm talking about. So this one definitely on the list. That is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are there any other scents that you would put on this list? Let me know as well. And I have been seeing the love and the comments, and I'm just, every time I see one, I just get so excited. So thank you so much. I love them. And I am getting like all these, you know, recommendations, and I'm excited, but my wallet is not excited for me, but it's okay. It will mend this broken heart, because it's just like, girl, this is too much. We can't afford this. But thank you so much for all the recommendations and also for the love. But don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, guys, I will see you then.